The following information is not intended to be legal advice and may not be used as legal advice. Legal advice must be tailored to the specific circumstances of each case. Every effort has been made to assure that this information is up to date as of the date of publication. It is not intended to be a full and exhaustive explanation of the law in any area, nor should it be used to replace advice of your own legal counsel. As with anything legal in content, state licensing or state laws, you should consult with your attorney or in-house counsel for what is most appropriate for your company. We are pleased to welcome you to a demonstration of ACA International's Trac system. The Trac system was developed in direct response to concern voiced by members of ACA about the challenges they have in managing the many state licensing requirements, documents, and data. The Trac system software allows you to manage important information and reminders for renewal of various items from licensing and bonds to tax filings and annual reports, required state tests, or even dialing permits as applicable for all 50 states. Essentially, it provides a central location for storing and accessing documents and information critical to renewals by state. First, you will be guided through a tour of the Trac system program to show you the software's central capabilities and functions. We will then show you a brief demonstration of the program in action. At the end of this demo, we will go over the basic system requirements as well as a few frequently asked questions. When you purchase the Trac system, you will receive an intuitively structured storage system which allows you to assemble specific state information and renewal alerts tailored to your organization's licensing or other state-specific processes. The Trac system software is installed onto your network so it can be accessed throughout your network or an intranet system, allowing multiple users to access real-time data. You will be provided with a basic installation guide that your IT staff should be able to easily follow. There is no limit on the number of users within your network who can access the program. The usernames and passwords are assigned by anyone who has Level 3 security access, which will be covered in greater detail later on in this demo. Let's view the software's central functions. Once you have logged on, you are directed to the main page, which is your States Map section. Before we get into this main page, let's first walk through the different navigation tabs at the top of the screen. We will start with the Administrative Control tab. This page shows all of the areas where you can manually enter, add, edit, delete, and upload pertinent information, and this is also where you will log your renewal dates. Let's run through each section briefly. The first section is License Maintenance. Here you can create your state information by simply clicking the Create New button. This is where you can upload any images or certificates of license or authority for easy viewing. You can sort this out by state, license number, file name, date of entry, and date of expiration. The Actions column contains the options for editing or deleting each file. However, only those with Level 3 security access have the ability to delete records and add users. The next section is Important Dates. This is where you will track and manage additional renewal dates for each state. For example, you may need to track your state manager's tests for states like Tennessee, Nevada, or Michigan. This is where you would track any state-specific event requirement, and that will set your renewal alerts. The next section we have is State Law Maintenance. This is where you can store documents for important information pertaining to each state. If you are a current subscriber to ACA's State Guide to Collection Laws and Practices, the electronic version, this information is only a click away. Simply go to ACA's State Collection Laws and Practices site, which is updated on a monthly basis for your convenience, and you will be able to save electronic PDFs of your state collection laws and upload them to Trac. Just be sure to replace the files when the laws are updated. If you receive your state collection laws from other sources, or you want to add additional notes pertinent to your business, this is where you can enter that data. You can either add documents or add information into a text box that is provided for you. The state license requirements is a vital section for this system. There are varying requirements for licensing in the many states you provide collection services in currently, and keeping your licenses current is an absolute must. The first part of this section allows you to add up to 10 website links accessible from the main state page. For example, a link to ACA State Guide or to a particular state website. You simply add the URL and the name for the URL for easy access. This part of this section addresses licensing requirements. There are several options to choose, including trust account requirements, bond value requirements, license fees, branch application fees, and text fields for additional information as needed. The final part of this section is where you can store and track any contact information or your certificate of authority or license contact information. The next section that we have is the state taxes file upload. This section provides a central location for storing and accessing important tax documents such as tax returns. These can be uploaded as PDFs, document files, or tax file formats. The last file storage section is additional information. It is a great section for storing your annual reports or other important data. You can track training schedules by state and client-specific reporting or other contract agreement renewal information. Your options here are limitless. You can add any renewal information into this section as you see fit. The final section of the administrator controls is System User Management. This is a section where you will be able to add, edit, or delete users. You simply add a person's name, password, and level of access. There are 3 levels of access. Level 1 is for a viewer access only. Level 1 can only view the information that has already been inputted by your office. Level 2 access is the administrative section. A Level 2 person is able to view, edit, and add information into the system. However, they cannot delete any files. Level 3 access is a system management section. A Level 3 person can access the entire system and is the only level allowed to delete records and add users. You should also note that if a user has 4 unsuccessful login attempts, the user will be notified that they are locked out by the following message. The maximum number of login attempts has been exceeded. Contact the help desk to proceed. Once a user is locked out, a Level 3 system administrator will need to log in to unlock the user by going into System User Management, finding the user, and clicking the green unlock symbol. Now let's go to the main states page. After you log into the system, this is the first page you are going to see. This is where all of the information you entered can be easily accessed, and more importantly, where your renewal dates alert you of expiration dates at 60, 30, and 15 days out by their respective colors. Green being 60, yellow 30, and red 15 days out. When a state is blue, you're more than 60 days out for any renewals that you have input into the system. To access information about the state, you can either click on the state or find the state in the list below. The next tab is Event Calendar, which gives you a global view of upcoming events for each month. If you hover your mouse over a particular date, you will see what that renewal date is and when it is coming due, as noted on the calendar. The next section we have is the Event Export. This pulls expiration dates and renewal dates that are coming due for your selected time period. The calendar drops down and you can select the dates that you want for your report pull. Then you select the states. You can choose all states or just the individual states. Check this box if you would like to include the column headers, and then click Submit. This information will populate into a CSV file that you can upload right into a spreadsheet for your reports. The State Fee Listing tab provides a global view of the fees and bonds that you have entered into your system. You will have a total by state or by section. There is also an option to export this information onto a CSV file. The next tab is the State License Image Export. This tab can be used for a quick and easy access to any images you uploaded, such as the certificate or license or certificate of authority. You can choose to export all or particular states as needed in one process rather than going to each state for the document. Finally, the Tech Support section in this system provides your user guide and contact information. This user guide provides information on system access, administrative control, and how to use the SafeTrac application. You will also receive a PDF version of the user guide with your SafeTrac system software. It can be found in the Documents folder directly on your SafeTrac system software disk. At the bottom of the screen, you will find the information to contact ACA. Now that you have viewed the tabs and seen the procedures for entering your data, let's see this information in use. Once you have put all your information in and you log into your system, the first thing you will see is the main page. If there are any expirations or renewals coming due, then your map will be lit up. When you click on a state, you will see a global view of all your inputted information. This includes a license overview section, important dates, and any additional information or reminders you might need. On the right side, under an image of the state, you will find links to the documents, images, and URLs you have inputted. This is where you can download and access state tax files. You can also view your state license or review the state laws you have entered into your system. This global view gathers all the information you have entered into your system and populates it into one accessible location. Now let's say that you have a date that is coming due and the license has just been renewed. Once the license has been renewed, you simply go into the Administrative Control tab, click on the License Maintenance section, find the state's entry, and click the blue Edit button. You then reset the expiration to the new renewal date. If we go back to the main states page, you will see that the state has been reset to blue. Although it may initially take some time to put all of your company state information into the system, once it is all in the database, you will find the system is easy to update and maintain. System requirements for the SafeTrac system software are as follows. Let's address some frequently asked questions about the SafeTrac system. What is the initial cost, and is there a monthly fee? There is an initial one-time cost to purchase ACA's SafeTrac system. There is no monthly fee. You receive one software network license per office, however the software does connect to only one network system. With your initial purchase, you will receive 1 year of any software updates and tech support. Please visit www.acainternational.org/store for the current price. Is there a trial period for this product? As with all products through ACA, there is a 100% guarantee for member satisfaction. If you decide within the first month that this is not a product for you, you are allowed to return it. Can this program track intermittent filings that are due between renewal periods? Yes. You can use the Important Dates section of the Administrative Controls to store any other dates you would like to track. The alert system works the same way as the state license renewal dates. As the dates draw near, the map will light up the appropriate color as the expiration dates are due. Can this system support multiple branch locations? We highly recommend that a separate SafeTrac system be used individually for each location. However, you can create a coding system in this program that could distinguish the difference between sets of renewal dates within the same state for different branch offices. For example, if you have 2 branches collecting in the same state, you can label one ACA East 239KD8 and the other ACA West 398JY0. Is it possible to monitor licensing for more than one entity using a single installation of the software? Not at this time. Currently, the SafeTrac program is set up as an internal network software system. However, if you would like to purchase a license for a second entity and have the networks to be connected to each entity, that is possible. Please contact ACA for information regarding bundling options for purchasing multiple licenses. This concludes the overview of ACA International's SafeTrac system. For additional information about the SafeTrac system software, please visit www.acainternational.org/store.